Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love, your time, your support, your energy. It means a lot to me. So I'm getting a message. I hope it resonates with you. Your masculine is in this Four of Cups energy where they're bored, discontent, dissatisfied, and they're just kind of hanging around, moping, going, like, and they're feeling stuck, like that Eight of Swords energy. They're bored, they're waiting on you, they want you to call, they're feeling really unhappy without you, and they're noticing that you're soaring very quickly, you're moving forward, you're not waiting. This is what they're realizing. You're not waiting, you're not hung up on them, you're not going to call them, you're not going to chase them, you're not going to take any actions towards them whatsoever, okay? Because you are in your Empress energy. You receive, you attract, you do not chase, you do not cling, okay? So I do feel like you've just let go and you're moving on, and your masculine knows it, and they're not okay with it, okay? And they're realizing that their ego, their pride, and their mind games they're all gonna lose you, okay? All of those things are going to lose you, which is a divine blessing here. They're really watching you grow. Toadstool's growth, a number 44. You could be 44 years old. You don't have to be, okay? But this is the thing, like they're watching you grow. Look, transcending. They're watching you rise, they're watching you fly away, they're watching you soar off on this Pegasus back, wings of flight. You're not looking back here, okay? You're soft, you're gentle, you're happy, you're peaceful, your vibration is elevating, you're full of love and light, and you've got things to do, you've got places to be, you have adventures to go on, and I just feel this beautiful freed energy, okay? You're feeling free, you're feeling happy, you're really not chained to anyone or anything. You have no expectations of anyone or anything except of yourself. You expect things of yourself, right? And this has freed you. You don't expect your masculine to come into your life. You're focused on you, your career, and how to pull in happiness for yourself, right? You're really focused on where you're going, what you want, where you want to live, what you want to do, how you want to live, where you want to go, where you want to travel to, things like this. You're pulling in more experiences as well. I can see you going out to the supermarket, buying beautiful fresh food from the local produce store, and you're coming home and you're cooking or you're baking and you're creating. My mouth is watering. There's something around tomatoes. Like I can, my mouth is just salivating here, you guys. It is. What are you making? Okay, we've got the Wise Woman of the Grove, Grace, and it's really interesting because there's a treasure chest with a red gem and it looks like a tomato. Maybe you're making tomato sauce or you're roasting tomatoes or something, but you guys, there's something about tomatoes coming through. Please let me know, okay? But you're very wise and you're full of grace. You are a divine gift, you're a blessing, you're a treasure, and this is what your masculine has realized. Wolf Spirit Family, a number 51. So perhaps someone here has a family, or maybe one of you already does. Maybe your masculine has a spouse and some children, or no, I don't feel like you do. I feel like you are, if you do have family, I feel like you're a single parent, Divine Feminine, or you're just single on your own, okay? It's like you and 2 kids for some of you, or you and 1 kid. And your masculine, I feel, they could be tied up. They could be tied up in a marriage, you know, the old ball and chain. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like that about marriage, but marriage is, you know, it's a contract. It binds you, it ties you. You're not free when you're in a marriage. You're not at all. We've got Fire Spirit Energy, a number 17. Divine Feminine, you could be someone who's against the institution of marriage. fire spirit energy, and number 17. Okay, so your masculine is watching you move forward in this just super powerful energy, okay? Unstoppable, confident, brave, and they're kind of just watching you soar, feeling pretty discontent, bored, and also jealous. This could be a masculine who is tied down to the old ball and chain, and they're not happy with their spouse, with their partner. They're not happy with their home life, their family life. It's burdensome. It's not a happy, peaceful, balanced family life. And if they are with a spouse, they're not happy with their spouse. You know, it's toxic for a lot of these masculines. They're very unhappy. And they see you with all of this energy, and you're free and you're creating, and they want to do that. They want to be free. They want to be creating. They want to be living the life of their dreams. And I do feel this slight envy coming off of your masculine because of your success here. Okay, and you're looking really beautiful and really healthy. A lot of you have transformed your bodies. Okay, you have. And they're watching you being so brave, so bold here. And you've been expanding like crazy. Spirit guarding of spring, activation. A lot of you have activated your masculine. You brought them back online, and now they can't go back to the way things were. And this is the thing. This masculine is trying to stay in a comfort zone, or they're trying to stay in the way things were when things aren't the way they were. They're different. And this masculine's not changing with the change, okay? So it's becoming very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. They're very triggered by you as well, okay? They're bored, discontent, dissatisfied. They're lacking energy here. I feel like if this is a masculine who does have a karmic partner here, they zap this masculine's energy, okay? They just deplete this masculine, drain this masculine, so that this masculine has nothing to create with, okay? Nothing at all. It's a cycle. Expansion. You're expanding. Your family may be expanding here, Divine Feminine. You may end up meeting someone here very soon, okay? Your relationships may go through a quick shift here, okay? Wizard of the Woods focus. So your masculine sees that you're very focused on whatever it is that you're creating, and it's working out for you. You have energy because you've let people, places, and things go that were leeching your energy, taking from you. And your masculine has realized this, that you have gotten rid of certain people, you guys, that were really taking from you and pulling your focus away from yourself and your career, or whatever it is that you wanted to put your focus and your energy into, right? And your masculine is seeing you do this, and they're thinking that they should do that as well. They know that they should do that, but they're not doing it. So they continue to stay stuck. 10 of Swords and the Magician. I also feel like your masculine can't focus on anything except you at this time. King of Swords and the Magician. You're very magical, powerful, and you're manifesting new beginnings big time, okay? They're just seeing you being, I don't know, just this powerful, unstoppable force. Aries energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. 9 of Swords, your masculine is stressed out. They don't like their situation. They don't like their living situation. They don't like their family life. They're finding it to be very burdensome, and they know that specific people, places, and things are blocking them from really doing what they want to do. They know, they are aware, they do want to have a new beginning. They want to start fresh, but they're afraid to do it. They're really afraid. They're struggling with the 5 of Wands, you guys. The Devil, see, they're afraid, and they do have someone blocking them. They do. And I feel like they are consciously aware of this, but they're not being brave enough yet to make the changes that their soul is guiding them to make. And so they're staying over there, and you're way over there. You're, you know, they're in the karmic trenches, you're up in the stars. That's how things are working here, because you're choosing to be just like ruthless, okay? Like very discerning, that King or Queen of Swords energy, where you're not going to put up with anyone's BS and you're going to look after yourself first and know that's not selfish, right? And yeah, the Five of Swords, you're going to get rid of anyone or anything that is blocking you or causing issues or chaos in your life. This is your masculine's ego, okay? The Five of Swords is all about ego, competition, one-upping, mind games. And that's what I channeled through for you earlier. I said that their ego and their pride and their mind games are going to lose you, okay? And they are. They are. Eight of Cups. You've detached, and I'm feeling a lot of heavy energy in my heart space. The Hierophant. Your masculine's committed to someone else is how I feel. They're married to someone else and they're not happy in that marriage, and they do consider that person to be the old ball and chain. They really do. Okay? That's their truth. That's how they feel. And I feel that they feel that way because that person is not pulling their weight and they don't align anymore. This masculine has gone through an ascension, but they're continuing to remain in a connection that they've outgrown. They're staying in relationships that they have outgrown. Okay, I'm really getting that. They're clinging on. Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, they could be clinging on to a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, they could also be clinging on to you as you soar away, but you're gone. Eight of Wands, this is about soaring away, flying away. You're gone. You're not waiting. The Knight of Cups, they have big time romantic feelings for you that they've never expressed. And I feel that their higher self has told them to not hide their feelings from you. Okay, I feel like this is a masculine who's been told by their higher self and their spirit team to not lie to you. You know, don't lie to this person. Don't lie to Divine Feminine. Don't play mind games. Don't do that. But they keep doing that. They're not listening. They're not listening. I also feel like you have a Knight of Cups coming in here very quickly, Divine Feminine. Yes, this is a new romantic suitor. This is. Ooh, I'm feeling really excited all of a sudden. Woo! We have the Two of Pentacles. So this is about doubt, wishy-washy energy, being on the fence, being very busy. This is your masculine's energy. I feel that they just can't get off the fence. They're juggling two potential paths here, juggling two people, not able to make a decision. The Hierophant, you know, do I stay or do I go? They just can't seem to make up their mind. And in the meantime, you're not waiting around while they figure it out. This is the thing. And I also feel like they've been told to call you, to communicate with you, to tell you how they're feeling, to tell other people how they're feeling. And all of a sudden I'm stumbling over my words. So this is a masculine with a blocked throat chakra. They're being encouraged to be brave and bold, you guys. They're struggling. They're really struggling. The Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Yeah. They're not happy that you're soaring forward very quickly here as they stay stuck. They're not happy. The Temperance card. They thought you'd be waiting around, but you're not waiting. You're not waiting at all, okay? You're not playing mind games. You're not bluffing. You're not waiting. You're not doing anything, okay? The only thing you're doing is winning, okay? You're focused on yourself. You're focused on these new beginnings. You're focused on having fun and enjoying your life. Oh, geez, the Chariot. Wow, you're moving forward fast. And the Page of Swords. So your masculine is watching as you move forward at a super fast pace, and they're just blown away. They can't believe it. They're like, what? What? Ten of Wands. This is the energy that was coming through earlier. So your masculine is in a family situation that they don't like. It's very burdensome. It's very heavy. Their partner, if they do have a partner, is riding on this masculine's coattails. They're not pulling their own weight here. Ooh, the Tower and the Devil. Yeah. I feel like they've had this sudden epiphany, you guys, that you're gone and you're not attached to them. You're not obsessed with them. You're free. You're free. Okay. You're not sitting there crying over them. You're not thinking about them all day, every day. You're not wishing, hoping, praying that they come back. Like, you don't care. You've surrendered it all up. What will be, will be. You're happy. You're taking care of yourself, and you're bringing joy and beautiful experiences and adventure to your life. And like, you're wonderful. You're the best. Okay. Like, you've never been better. And they're stuck with someone who is blocking them, who they do view as a block, who is toxic, karmic to them. The old ball and chain, you guys, the old ball and chain. And you're not waiting. Yeah, they thought you'd come back. They thought you'd come back. Nope. Okay. So the Ace of Wands. You're having a brand new passionate beginning, and I do feel it's with somebody else, you guys. With the Sun energy here, this is you. You're very happy, you're very bright, you're very positive, and you're magnetizing an Emperor. I don't feel like it's this masculine. This masculine's still stuck in a marriage, okay? Some people are not stuck in marriages, but some people are, okay? It's the truth. The Five of Cups. So your masculine is sitting and they're crying and they're brokenhearted over you. There's a lot of regret. They have a lot of regret when it comes to you, a lot of sadness, but they're not doing anything about it. Tell us about this new beginning, please, that's coming in. Ugh. Tell us about this new beginning that's coming in for the feminine, please. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, the Empress. Okay, new beginnings. You're going to be birthing a whole bunch of new beginnings. And do you know why? It's because you are in this Empress energy where you're pouring into yourself, self-love, self-care. You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing your dreams, your goals. You're nurturing your body. You're nurturing your friends and your family, the people that you love. Okay, you're nurturing your passions. You're nurturing your career. You're nurturing everything. Everything's growing. Everything's growing. Okay, some of you are showing or you're about to be showing. That's what I just heard. Some of you are about to get preggers here, okay, with someone's baby. And then your masculine is in this Eight of Swords energy here, Divine Feminine, where yes, they're stuck. They're just all up in their head. They're feeling helpless and they're feeling helpless, and they feel that things are hopeless when they're not. And this is just a mindset that they can't seem to break free from. Okay, but you're not waiting, and you're birthing new beginnings. Some of you may be birthing a baby here. If not, if that doesn't resonate, it's just a lot of excitement. That's what I'm feeling for you, okay? A lot. Whoa, the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to commit to someone. I don't know if you'll get married or not, but I do see, you know, legacy with someone. There's a husband, a wife, kids, the extended family, the dogs, the house, all of it. That's what's coming in for you. A whole lot of money, a whole lot of abundance, passionate new beginnings. And for some of you, a pregnancy, and it is with this Knight of Cups here. Someone who has very deep romantic feelings for you, but it's not this masculine who's stuck in a commitment or a marriage with someone else who's refusing to shift, okay? It's not. They're really not going to like this when you move on, okay? So you do have to be careful, because this person, this old masculine of yours, they may try to sabotage things here, you guys. So just be careful. Make sure that you put yourself first and you choose your own happiness here. The World. Yeah, you'll be tying this cycle up, and your masculine, they don't want to be left behind. High Priestess. So make sure you just use your intuition here, because I do feel like your masculine may cycle back, but they're still with a third party. And with the Three of Swords here, you know, they're going to be heartbroken and their ego is going to be bruised. okay? And with the Four of Cups, they're bored. So I feel like they are going to come back around, whether you're single or with someone else, and they're going to try to get your attention, and you just have to be really careful, because with the Wheel here, it's just another cycle. It's the same thing, different day. They haven't changed, okay? They're not creating final endings in their life. They're not going to get out of that marriage or that commitment. They're going to stay in it, and then they're going to move towards you and try to rope you back into some sort of temptation, okay? Some sort of cycle. So just be careful. They're bored. They're just bored. But they're going to stay with the third party, and it's just such a heavy energy in my heart space. Four of Pentacles. They can't let go. They can't let go, okay? So that's going to cost them. Being stubborn, rigid, the fact that they're just going to hang on to a comfort zone or hang on to an old life that they have outgrown is their choice, is their decision, but you're not going to do that. You're wild and you're free and you're powerful, and you're magnetizing a whole new world, okay? A new relationship here, a new life. You're leveling up. You're in the stars. We have the star here. See what I mean? Your masculine is down in the karmic trenches with the devil, unfortunately, but it's their choice. They could get out if they wanted to, but they don't, okay? And then you're in the stars. That's what I said earlier. I said, pew, you're gone, and you're in the stars. A lot of you are famous, or you're about to be famous, or you've just gone through a huge cycle of healing, and there's a lot of blessings coming in. So their ego and their pride and their games will lose you, but you're going to win, because you are operating from truth and authenticity, and you've just been pouring so much beautiful energy into yourself and your life, growing everything, a lot of expansion. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Divine Feminine. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Take care.